Tommy Smith, Heineke to Iloma, making her way up to the edge of the box alongside Chris Wood. Something to aim for Joe Bell. Towards the near post. Heineke with the flick on, ball bouncing about as one of the Solomon Islands players stays down in the box. Easy delivery from Joe Bell. As Heineke just gets too much on that header. He's making his way out of the box. He just clashes with one of the opposition players. Mano up the pitch towards Leai. Freeze down the line for New Zealand. From Stamenic. Might be a chance here for New Zealand with Alex Grieve, St Mirren striker, making his way towards goal. Trying to take the strike on early, trying to keep it low and hard. Just not enough pace to beat Mano in goal. Marinovic, tricky ball out towards Heineke, and there's the only cross into the box by the Solomon Islands. That's good play by Leai down this right hand side. Just a little bit sloppy in defence there, New Zealand. Nearly got caught out. Here come the Solomon Islands again. Very comfortable in attack. There's another ball into the box. Cleared by Tommy Smith this time. Picked up by Kawa in midfield. Not here to play second fiddle tonight, Solomon Islands. Plenty of good players in their starting 11. Enough to cause New Zealand trouble. Good pressure on that far side and you win the throw-in. Alex Grieve lining up down this left hand side for New Zealand. Scored a double against New Caledonia a couple of matches back. And he's putting Kalu under pressure. The throw-in goes the way of New Zealand. Heineke back to his goalkeeper. Heineke just lifting one forward towards Chris Wood. He needs support from the midfield. Foul going against Logan Rogerson. Slight touch on Alvin Hope. Alvin Hope lining up on that left flank for Solomon Islands tonight. 2 goals in the semi-final win over Papua New Guinea. Both flanks represent a major danger for New Zealand this evening. See number 20 making the run inside the crease. Shot for him and Alvin Hope. Plenty of that will happen this evening. Heineke under pressure into the crease. Back into Stamenic. Number 10 for New Zealand also gets on the ball. Don't rush the passes forward, New Zealand. Very patient side. Always have their manager Danny Hay on the edge of the technical area, giving them encouragement, shouting his instructions. Throw by Kalu. Had a punch back towards the New Zealand back line. Attack breaks down for the Solomon Islands though. Joe Bell round the corner, looking to find Logan Rogerson. Here he is again. All over the top, trying to use the strength and pace of Chris Wood this time. Quick play in midfield there by New Zealand. Might open up down this left-hand side. Lots of space now for De Vries. Here he is on the ball. That was his first touch. It's excellent. And look at that ball into Alex Grieve. Alex Grieve just running past that. Through pass by De Vries. That was good build-up play by New Zealand. Slick passing. Said about the pitch being watered heavily during the warm-up and pre-match. Will help the passing ability of the New Zealand players tonight. Marinovic forward towards Chris Wood again. Chris Wood trying to hold it up with his chest, lays one off to Rogerson. Rogerson trying to link up with Tim Payne on that right hand side. Is that De Vries through pass towards Alex Grieve? I think he's going to take the touch there. Maybe he's wary of the tackle coming in from Kofana. Heineke seeing lots of the ball in these early minutes. Just pulls back now in midfield, gives away the free kick, and puts Danny Hayes quickly off his bench to have words with Heineke. Doesn't like any of his players to get caught in possession, Danny Hay. And just tugging on the shoulder of Noah there. On his back with Kawa for Solomon Islands. Around the corner from Lealafa. Early ball into the box, headed clear by Tuiloma. There's the first shot on target from the Solomon Islands, and the volley came from number 19, Nawo. Good test that for Stefan Marinovic in goal. He's on the ball all the time. Good technique there by Nawo. There we go. Pressure coming from the forward line of Solomon Islands, but New Zealand break through it. Here's Alex Grieve into the feet of Chris Wood. Alex Grieve brought down heavily in midfield. Referee waving play on. De Vries down this left-hand side now. Alex Grieve has stayed down just near the halfway line. Shakrala shows the first yellow card of the evening. So number 7, Kawa for the Solomon Islands. And then a match against Papua New Guinea in the semi-final between him and Kalu there. Crunch, Alex Grieve takes one to the ribs there. One places separate these two countries in the FIFA rankings. Solomon Islands 142nd place, New Zealand 111th. Discussion there between Chris Wood and Shakrala, the referee. Grieve has recovered from that. Challenging midfield. Here comes Tim Payne. New Zealand looking to the pressure counts here. There's another heavy challenge in midfield. Kagame this time referee Shukrala right on top of that one. He's just asking the Solomon Island players just to calm it down a little bit. Showing that semi-final win over Tahiti. New Zealand had plenty of the ball. Tahiti very reluctant to come out their spaces. Hardly had any attacks. Get the feeling this final playoff match will be a little bit different with the Solomon Islands. You only know one way to play, and that's attack. Gami in midfield losing out. Samanic down the line. Here's Alex Grieve. Doesn't get the foul this time. Peinecker with the interception. Here's Peinecker again. There's that beautiful crafted ball again from Peinecker. There's that diagonal pass. Payne on the far side, closed down quickly there. Tommy Smith, the Colchester United defender. The space he has on the ball there. Tuiloma, space for him to run into. Joe Bell looking for the switch of play. Patient build-up play here from New Zealand. And the ball in towards Chris Wood. Wasn't a bad pass that from Tuiloma. Trying to whip it round the last of the defenders for the opposition there. As early released by the Solomon Islands. Good touch by Peinecker. Yeah, it leads to a hurried clearance there from Marinovic. And Hay once again doesn't look too impressed. Kalu looking for the feet of Nawu. Very clear by New Zealand. Flick round the corner towards Alex Grieve. Has he got the pace to beat Kalu? Kawa now with a neat little turn in midfield, keeping possession of Solomon Islands. Laffer down the line. Too much pace on that ball for Leai. So by the opening 14 minutes, it's a really competitive playoff match this. New Zealand have scored 13 goals to get to this stage, only conceded one as well against Caledonia. And a corner to the Solomon Islands now. Let's see what they can produce from this set piece. Raphael Leai down this right hand side, testing Peinecker. Haven't really got the height to trouble New Zealand from a set piece, Solomon Islands, but let's have a look at the movement. Two of the biggest players at the back there, Kofana and Gary. The ball delivered to the far post, but a lack of height there for the Solomon Islands. The ball to feet now. Early ball goes against Peinecker. It's another corner now. Good pressure from the Solomon Islands. The skipper, Leo Laffer, was in no hurry to onto that far side to take this corner. Kofana has made his way up now. He's the only one in the box there with any real height for the Solomon Islands. He's taking short out. And Laffer, towards the edge of the box, taking on the shot. Sees it blocked. New Zealand trying to squeeze the plate, trying to squeeze the pitch. Mano, the early release for Solomon Islands. Down the middle, no one there though. The ball is back with New Zealand. On occasions these two countries have met. No wins for the Solomon Islands up until now. 2 draws, 10 wins for New Zealand. That's what the Solomon Islands are up against this evening. Good skill there by Laffer. Skipper breaking forward down the middle. Waiting for options from his teammates. Here comes Kalu. Kalu coming inside Alex Grieve. Kalu to the far post, cleared by Tim Payne. Reaches Chris Wood. Rogerson going down in midfield. Here's Joe Bell. Stamanic taking over. Stamanic again. Tommy Smith looking and waiting for De Vries to make a run inside. Once again, if New Zealand can't make any inroads down one side, they'll switch the ball and try to go down the other side. There's De Vries for that pass down the side again towards Alex Grieve. It could be a good partnership between Alex Grieve and Chris Wood. The movement and pace of Alex Grieve and physicality of Chris Wood. It's a tasty tackle that by Cofano. Really going through Stamanic then. Beautifully timed that tackle from the big defender. One or two players slipping the vital moment when they received the ball this evening. Cofano stayed down after that heavy challenge on Stamanic. This is always winded. I'd like to see goals and replays of goals, but we'd love to see a good challenge as well. Good old-fashioned tackle. See many of them nowadays. Instructions there for Rafael Leao from the sidelines. Felipe Vega Arango, Spanish coach. First took charge of the Solomon Islands in 2017. He was reappointed in June 2021. He's formed a really good team here. To Loma, Joe Bell round the corner. What a release pass that was to Rogerson. First shot on target there for New Zealand. Is that a good height for Mano in goal? Fantastic movement there from Logan Rogerson to break into that opposition box. Once again, good build-up play from New Zealand. Alex Grieve. Alex Grieve in the starting 11 tonight. There's one caution away from missing the De Vries down his left-hand side. Here's Chris Wood taking over. Here come the Solomon Islands. Now holding the ball up for Leila. Laffer coming down this right hand side, running at Pinecker. The free's trying to get back. Laffer inside. A touch over the top there by Leai. Kalu now. Better from the Solomon Islands. Reluctant to put the cross in though, and it just gave enough time for Joe Bell to get back into the thick of the action. Here's Alex Grieve breaking down this left hand side, gets the cheeky nutmeg. Alex Grieve brought down again, but Chris Wood takes over, goes with the early shot. Good reaction saved there by Mano. Alex Grieve down in the middle of the park. The referee played on advantage there, and Chris Wood came so close to getting the first goal. Wonderful run here by Alex Grieve. Look at the nutmeg coming up. It goes past the last defender. He's cleared out. Chris Wood has a quick look up. Sees the goalkeeper off his line. Tries to take the shot on early. It's a good save there by Mano in goal. Alex Grieve to receive some treatment again. It's been a bit of a selection headache tonight for manager Danny Hay. He's put Alex Grieve into attack. As I was saying before, he's one caution away from missing intercontinental playoffs. Will be held here mid-June. As are Winston Reid and Kakacha, they both start on the bench tonight for New Zealand. Coach Danny Hay really doesn't want to miss those three players if they do make it through to that intercontinental playoff. And there's the first goal of the evening. It's took a set piece to undo the Solomon Islands, and it's the ever impressive Bill Tuiloma who gives New Zealand the lead. He scored against New Caledonia and has scored tonight against the Solomon Islands. There he is on the far post. All about the desire from Tuiloma. Climbs above everybody else. Powers home his header for the first of the evening for New Zealand. There we go. Eyes on the ball. Eyes on the prize. It's 1-0. Tuiloma with a smile on his face. It's all about his desire to get on the end of that cross there. He made that goal his own there, Bill Tuiloma. Danny Hay just asking the official, how many more challenges does Alex Grieve have to receive before somebody has a good talking to? Confirmation that Tuiloma is the goal scorer in the 23rd minute for New Zealand. And the release down the middle again, and once again it doesn't pay off for the Solomon Islands. National team for the Solomon Islands. Only been played for 44 years, formed in 1978. Not officially recognised until 1988, so fairly new nation in terms of footballing at the highest level. The record score 16-0 against the Cook Islands. They played against the Cook Islands in the first game nearly 2 weeks ago now. Wonderful technique there by Joe Bell, hooking the ball over towards the goal scorer Tuiloma. A lovely turn there by Joe Bell, very impressive midfielder for New Zealand. There's Logan Rogerson now. Sees this cross cut out by the Solomon Islands. Joe Bell's work rate as well. Mind his playing ability. Harassing the opposition. Stamanic now linking up with Bell. Looks like an interesting pass towards Tim Payne. Goalkeeper off his line, out of his box. can pick the ball up quickly in New Zealand, it might be in business. Space now for Pijneke. Pijneke over the top towards De Vries. Looks a useful pass that. First touch takes De Vries slightly wide. Back to Alex Grieve. Early ball towards Chris Wood at the back post there. Trying to take his volley on under pressure. Late challenge there by one of the New Zealand players. Just lets Solomon Islands off the hook. It's Rogerson against Kafana. Hardly touches the defender there, I don't know what Mr. Shukrala, the referee, had saw then. Tommy Smith taking over in the defence for New Zealand. Alex Grieve battling away. Inside this touchline, here comes Kalu. Alex Grieve tracking back the full-back then and dispossessing him. Time for New Zealand to rebuild from the back now. To Iloma. Over the top, wide towards Tim Payne. Tim Payne, early pass into the box, lofted towards Chris Wood. McMahon just about palming that ball away there. Interesting ball there by Tim Payne. Alvin Holt just going to the ground, making sure he got the free kick from the referee. Free header there for Tommy Smith. Pijneke, lovely left foot of his, feeding Chris Wood. Chris Wood with a heavy touch off his chest, gives it back to the yellow shirts of the Solomon Islands. Let's have a look at this challenge here by Kawa. Catching Stamanic from the back. None of the three central defenders are willing to go up for this free kick, so Joe Bell goes wide to Tuiloma. There's Joe Bell again. Seems to be at the heart of everything in this first half for New Zealand so far. And there's a slip from Tommy Smith, and it's let in Lealafa trapped back in midfield. There's the ball over the top towards Leai. Shot, pass coming in from Kawa. Must have been a pass because there's no real pace or power behind that shot. And lift up to the far side of the pitch there. Kawa's trying to slip in one of his teammates there. Pijneke once again looking forward and once again delivering that ball towards Chris Wood. Chris Wood finds himself in behind the defence of the Solomon Islands. Now he's on the edge of the D. Can he get his shot away? He's looking for support. Gets it with Stamanic. Stamanic wide to De Vries. Left back. Sees his cross cut down, but here's Stamanic again. Still the challenge there from Tuiloma. Once again, Joe Bell all over the pitch in this first half for New Zealand. Wonderful display. Alvin Holt coming inside now for Solomon Islands. The referee deems that a free kick. Marco Stamanic looks puzzled. Doesn't do anything wrong there, the midfielder. Just using his body strength there to hold off the midfielder. Kalu, no options really. So go wide to Alvin Hope. Coward again. Every time Alex Grieve receives a ball for New Zealand, the yellow shirts, his coattail all the time. You can just hear the voice of Felipe Vigarango, the coach of Solomon Islands, asking one of his players if he wants to come off now. They must be injured. So Hunipudi left back. As ever, Joe Bell in midfield, mopping up for New Zealand. Wonderful balance in midfield, New Zealand, don't they, with Joe Bell and Marko Stamenic. He come down that right hand side, Tim Payne with the early ball into the box towards Chris Wood, and that just goes over the bar. You can see the reaction of Philip Mano in goal. Looks as though it's gone out for a corner, looking out for a ball. And then here comes the early ball in towards Chris Wood. Final touch comes off Leon Kofana. Well, they've already scored from a set piece and from a corner, New Zealand. Bill Tuiloma in 23rd minute. As one of the Solomon Island players leaves the pitch, they have to make a change here. Mara in a minute. Won the ball, wonderful release there to the middle of the goal, and the foul goes against New Zealand though. They get lucky there, the Solomon Islands. These set pieces by New Zealand are causing all sorts of trouble. What a delivery that was from Francis de Vries. Right on top of the goalkeeper, right underneath the bar. Look at this, whipped in there. Won the ball, wonderful release there to the middle of the goal, and the foul goes against New Zealand though. They get lucky there, the Solomon Islands. These set pieces by New Zealand are causing all sorts of trouble. What a delivery that was from Francis de Vries. Right on top of the goalkeeper, right underneath the bar. Look at this, whipped in there. Mano adjusts to have been fouled here. He's under pressure from Rogerson. I'm not sure about that one. Stabbed on by Peinecker. The big defender's unlucky not to see his goal count there. Mara, sorry, comes on for Solomon Islands.
Substitution of the Solomon Islands. Player number 17, Alvin Ho, has been replaced.
Places Alvin Ho. There were concerns about Alvin Ho before this game, whether he would make the starting 11. He's pulled up with that injury. Just gives a chance now for Mara to have an impact on this match. Yellow card for Marko Stamenic. Poor touch in midfield there, just his elbow there, just catching Leai in the throat. Once again, as soon as that ball is played square or backwards by the Solomon Islands, New Zealand squeeze the plate. Communication from the back line of New Zealand. Peinecker. Flick forward towards De Vries. There's the flick on towards Wood. Tightly marked by Kafana. Manu again. Every time he releases the ball down the middle, it's easily won back by New Zealand. Maybe got to change his tactics. The Solomon Islands goalkeeper probably go high and wide rather than down the middle. Laffer keeping possession now for the Solomon Islands. There's the ball down the side. He could use the pace of Nawo. Laffer down the middle this time. Too many bodies in there for New Zealand though. Danny Hay asking his players to pass the ball much quicker. Long ball for Peinecker. Alex Grieve. Tightly marked by Kalu. See the clip of the ankle there on Alex Grieve. Good work by Peinecker to release Logan Rogerson on that far side. Here is Rogerson. Chris Wood taking over, fancies his shot. Throw wide in the end there by the record goal scorer for New Zealand. There we go. Good first touch out of his feet. Sets up the shot. Just coming at the target. Talking to a few Newcastle United fans this week, and they all expect Chris Wood to end up the top goal scorer at these playoffs. Well, maybe Mr. Leai will have something to say about that. He's on 4 goals as well, level with Chris Wood. Scored a hat-trick against Tahiti, the 18-year-old. Morgan Rogerson using his body weight on that far side, holding off the defender. New Zealand going back towards the right with that crossfield pass by Tommy Smith. There's Tim Payne taking on the chest. Tim Payne to the right. What a goal by New Zealand. Tim Payne with a lovely delivery to his captain, Chris Wood. This man just can't stop scoring for New Zealand at the moment. Makes it 2-0 on the evening for New Zealand. It looks a comfortable scoreline because they're dominating this first half. But what a ball that is by Tommy Smith. Sets up Tim Payne and he just clips it, just lifts it to the far post. Chris Wood doesn't have to move. All he's got to do is guide the header onto the target, and it's a wonderful goal by New Zealand. 2-0 now. Even gets an applause from Danny Hay. Perfect goal that for New Zealand. Chris Wood, the record goal scorer, moves on to 33 goals now. Here he is again. To Stamanic on the edge of the box. Joe Bell now. Chris will start to these playoff games. 1 goal behind Vaughan Coveney. He's got 4 goals past him now. 2 doubles and a goal tonight against the Solomon Islands. Moves on to 5 goals and he is the top goal scorer, so those Newcastle United fans who we're talking to will be well happy. Well, we're edging towards the half-time whistle and it's New Zealand in full control. This playoff final. If we can keep this clean sheet, they'll be 45 minutes away from reaching that intercontinental playoff. We played here mid-June. At the moment, it's looking like it will be Costa Rica. Taking up 4th position in that CONCACAF standings. As New Zealand come forward again. Stamanic on the edge of the box now. Couldn't get that ball under control, and it just let the Solomon Islands back in. Here comes Nawo. Good closing down there by Logan Rogerson. Referee Shukrala right on top of that one. Thought my eye was shot to the ground there by Tuiloma. Two 2-0 down, heading towards half-time. They really need to create something here, the Solomon Islands. What can they come up with from this free kick? Captain taking up a far post position. Lea Laffer, number 10. All into the near post, and wasn't a bad delivery. It's just Nawo was given offside in the end, but Nawo chance to take on the header there. It was good movement from the Solomon Islands, but good line, defensive line held by New Zealand. Good positioning there by the New Zealand players, trying to hold that edge of the 18-yard box. Good decision there by Stefan Marinovic, the goalkeeper. 2-0 up, recognising that. Going towards half-time. Let's get the players up the pitch. Go towards Chris Wood, and it's played out perfectly here for New Zealand. Drifting inside. That was good played out by New Zealand. There's Joe Bell winning the ball in midfield. Lovely little turn as well. So impressive tonight, Joe Bell. Here's the engine room for New Zealand. Things ticking over. Joe Bell again. And there's a switch. Always seems to be on for New Zealand. Yeah, they're getting so much space at the back tonight, New Zealand. Likes of Tuiloma and Peinica. Tommy Smith down the middle, but the other two players are landing on the ball so much, and it's a feature of their play that Danny Hay, the coach, wants them to get on the ball all the time. Wants them to pass the ball forward as much as possible. Yeah, these instructions from the sidelines. There are two important figures tonight for New Zealand, Peinica and Tuiloma. There's the goal, first goal scorer, Tuiloma, and that's a wonderful delivery over the top. Towards Tim Payne. Tim Payne, the wing back, didn't take on the shot, the cross first time. Goes back to Stamanic, lifts one up towards Chris Wood. Heavy with that header there, Wood. They're very good on the ball. No Tuiloma and no Peinica. 2 minutes added time indicated for the end of this first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a minimum of 2 minutes added time.
Tommy Smith just dropping deep. Danny Hayes screaming out angles. As soon as Tommy Smith gets on the ball, he wants his teammates showing from different angles. Good pressure from Chris Wood there. Chris Wood, the touch round the corner. Was he caught by Kafana? Lovely touch there by Leah Laffer, the playmaker for the Solomon Islands. Always looking to get on the ball and make something happen. It's New Zealand now in full control. They'll run down the clock now with possession. Lovely turn there by Stamenic. Stamenic looking for the early run of Chris Wood. Paniker on the corner towards Chris Wood. Chris Wood coming in here, trying for his second goal of the evening. Nearly got the touch as well. Put off by the goalkeeper Mano. There's Paniker again. Came so close to getting that touch then, Chris Wood. Time whistle is brought to an end by referee Shukrala, and it's been the perfect first half really for Captain Chris Wood and his players. They've dominated the Solomon Islands in this first 45 minutes.